Ladypreneur, and I'd like to welcome you to Positioning for Profit. Congratulations in advance on taking that next step in your business. On the eve of taking more control over your life and its purpose, I do want to furnish you with as much information as possible in order to make an informed decision when finding an answer to that oh so important question of, are you working for your business or is your business working for you? First and foremost though, let me explain exactly what Positioning for Profit is and what it can do for you and your business. Positioning for Profit is a 5-week workshop bootcamp dedicated to providing you with the refocus for the Ladypreneur that is in the beginning stages, starting, or that has already started her entrepreneurial endeavor. Positioning for Profit focuses on short-term revenue generation. From A to Z, Positioning for Profit will clarify business model, product service, audience niche, motivation, automation, and accessibility principles with the caveat placed on generating revenue while completing your company infrastructure. In English, we will figure out or sharpen where you are on those subjects while also putting mechanisms in place to earn while you learn. Positioning for Profit is a multiple platform endeavor. It will entail virtual, individual, and group learning environments to ensure greater possibility of success. The virtual component will allow for learning at your own pace, which offers the ability to properly digest this rich information. Because Positioning for Profit's modules are tailored solely to your needs, it's much easier for the instructional component to not waste any time and go right where you need it to go, which is to help build income revenue streams. The individual component will be our time together that will allow you to learn more aggressively and therefore more quickly. When you learn individually with me, the learning is always going to be more intensive. For this reason, it's great for ladypreneurs who want or need to learn quickly as you can progress from level to level in a shorter space of time. The group component will be a time to borrow energy from your fellow ladypreneurs. Having someone working and learning right beside you can push you a little harder than you might do on your own. Both you, me, and your fellow ladypreneurs are here to help you get through the challenges of profiting from your business and the obstacles of life. For example, our first week will go like this. On Sunday, you'll receive the link to your online learning module. This is the virtual component. For that week, you and I will schedule a 1-hour time to align module contents, the virtual aspect, with components from your real life business. Finally, you will join myself and other Ladypreneur participants for a group call. This process will serve as the skeleton for the following 4 weeks. Upon completion of the 5-week process, I will host an event on your behalf where we will apply the principles learned and also give you an opportunity to earn. I'm sure by now you understand the immense value this opportunity presents, but I'd be the first to encourage ladypreneurs to not put all their energy into one-shot efforts. With that being said, I'd like to go over some of the pros and cons of this opportunity. You will not be a millionaire once we are done, but that's not to say that this won't completely change the way you do things, because it will. Now I'll give you the bad news first. We are all in some ways looking for an easy path, a magic pill that will solve all of our problems along the way, and then give you what you want with minimal effort. Well, I've got news for you. There is no magic pill. There is no easy path. There is no secret to success. You have to work, and you have to work hard. The sooner you can accept that, the sooner you can start walking in your path to success. Lastly, this opportunity is not the end, but the beginning. It represents the planting of a seed. As women, you are so ready and willing to invest in everyone else, your children, your husbands, and your work. But what about you? What do you really desire? What steps are you going to make or take towards experiencing that dream? Learn what it really takes to invest in yourself and open up to say yes to yourself as a woman. Now on the flip side, Positioning for Profit is the answer for your business and how to monetize it, given that this is the focus of this opportunity. The idea is reinforced by the strengths of this opportunity. Firstly, it's tangible. As a ladypreneur, you have to walk the walk and also talk the talk, and recognize when other people are talking it too. While you might think you and the people you do business with all speak English, trust me, There's a whole other language you have to master, and it's one which seemingly straightforward statements are not always as they appear. This opportunity focuses on one simple and basic premise: how to get money from your customer's pocket to your bank account. Positioning for profit follows a timeline. Working as a ladypreneur, you'll face a terrible time adjustment. You are used to having bosses tell you what to do and not having to think about a schedule because your job dictated that flow of work. This 5-week opportunity catalogs your efforts. Cataloging what you need to get done and making it into a routine frees up time you spend agonizing. Eventually, it'll also make things you don't like to do a lot easier because getting them done quickly and routinely becomes a habit. Most importantly, what you learn in positioning for profit is replicable, meaning you can take the revenue generating mechanisms and do them over and over and over. Positioning for profit will teach you how to focus on one part of your business model, monetize it, and be able to apply money-making principles to all parts of your business. You'll be shocked to learn how much money you're leaving on the table. The foundation that positioning for profit is built on relies upon a set of principles that will change your business overnight. The most important is the concept of short-term revenue generation. Getting a business off the ground will go down as one of the most difficult things you will ever have to do. For most, what makes it harder is that you're rubbing nickels together along the way. Your business is robbed of its opportunity to grow because its growth is stunted by a lack of resources. This opportunity will teach you how to earn while you learn. Profit from your business while creating a self-sustaining revenue stream. Embrace the opportunity today and see the benefits tomorrow. You are working so hard, but many days you wonder, are you putting that energy in the right place? Until you start to see the results that you want in your business, you have no idea if the long days and nights are a foot in the right direction. Positioning for profit offers infrastructure, a way to focus your energy and prioritize your efforts. As children, we all dream big. We don't let anyone mess with our grand vision. We simply go for what we want and constantly stick to it until we get it. But as adults, every day, millions of us talk to ourselves, and we talk ourselves out of greatness and limit our ideas of what's possible, all because we decided to sell out our dreams to someone else's opinion. Good news is, there's a method to the madness. Positioning for profit explores it and shows how it can make you money, no matter what your business is, over and over. The modules include and consist of the most important aspects of growing and expanding your business. First, we'll articulate your product or service and exactly what it is. What value does it hold for the consumer? In the first module, we will define what problem your product or service solves for the marketplace. We will transform the product or service message to align it with buying tastes of your individual niches and combine it to appeal to a wider audience and niche using fellow ladypreneur niches as test markets. Next, we'll identify your influencers within your niche groups. Who would you like to be buying or consuming your product versus who is actually buying and consuming your product? Who within your buying culture can be utilized as a tipping agent to propel your business forward? Assimilation into fellow ladypreneur niche groups for instant business profit and impact. Next, we'll manifest business motivations and realize the end game, exposing your interior business motivations in alignment with core business competencies. What is winning for you within your business model? How much is enough to retire? How much is enough to take a vacation? Adding a method to obtaining your preconceived business milestones is imperative for your gradual business growth. Next, we'll establish and automate your brand identity, embedding visual, verbal, suggestive buying stimuli into all business stimuli items, your flyers, your books, your social media, videos, personal appearances, etc. Gain clients while at the grocery store. Qualify potential clients and customers through effective, focused buying vernacular geared to engage the customer or client to actually seek you out. Lastly, we'll create a friendly customer-client buying environment. Accessibility is imperative for growth and expansion. If your customer or client is ready to buy, how seamless is that process? What stress factors, family, finance, and home are you as a ladypreneur dealing with that may be affecting your business? Once we do that, Believe it or not, this is a mindless process you've used to achieve your monetary goals since you were a child. Every time we used this formula as children, we accomplished our goals. Business is really tough, especially now. Yet even in the midst of a challenging economy, there are individuals and companies that prosper beyond all expectations. Practice plays a major role in success. It takes roughly 10,000 hours of practice to achieve mastery in a field. That equates to roughly 5 to 7 years. Can you sustain yourself while you ascend to greatness? Your business needs to make you money during this time, or deal with the life punching the clock and being miserable, expiring. So what are you going to do? Are you waiting on your business, or is your business waiting on you? I am really looking forward to an opportunity to work and learn from you. Again, my name is Marcus Carter. I'm the Gold Mentor. I am a nationally recognized speaker with designations from the National Speaker Association, as well as being the director of the Chicago chapter of the Public Speakers Association. I am an officer and award-winning member of Toastmasters International. I have published 2 books and established myself as a thought leader in the field of goal actualization. I have over 7 years of upper-level management and sales experience with a focus in e-commerce, management, and finance. In 2013, I became the CEO of My Ambition, Your Ambition, or Maya, which operates on the premise that we all have a moral obligation to live a life of our own design. My primary focus in business is the plight of the female entrepreneur, the Ladypreneur, where I provide instruction and education on short-term revenue generation, which provides Ladypreneurs the ability to earn while they learn and build their business. Contact me today to apply for your spot in Positioning for Profit. And remember,